So now that we've set up our Firebase admin node package, the next thing we need to do is we need to head back to our Firebase console. And we need to hit up our settings feature, project settings. Right up here, there's this little settings logo, the little gear. And there should be a couple different options. General, cloud messaging, analytics, account linking, and service accounts. We're going to create a service account. So go ahead and click on that one right now. Now inside there, it'll give you all this information, and you'll notice it's the exact same stuff we just did. Surprise, surprise, I already knew what I was doing. You impressed yet?
No.
Nope, didn't think so. Okay, just checking. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to take that database URL, copy it, and paste it directly into your database URL key right there. You can use Firebase with pretty much anything. They use it for mobile apps. They use it for, you can use it for like an IoT service. You can use it with your Amazon Alexa. You can store users with your voice. Firebase is really cool. It allows you to do all kinds of funky stuff. Yeah, what's up, money question?
Yeah.
The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna click this generate new private key. Thank you, Noel. I appreciate that. Click generate new private key and it'll download. Oh, it'll give you a little warning first. It says your private key gives access to your project's Firebase services. If someone gets a hold of this private key, like those hackers we were talking about, they can come in and they can ruin all your stuff.
Oh, man.
I know. They can pretend to be Noel and order like 1 million pizzas and use your credit card, right? And send them all to me somehow in Los Angeles when I'm back there. Yes, Daryl, question.
How would they be able to do that if they don't have your, like...
Well, maybe they'll get a hold of your name, your email. They'll check a rainbow table, a rainbow hashing table, which is basically it decodes hashing algorithms, which is how they store a lot of passwords in most modern database management systems. Check that, get your password, check to see if that password works for any of your other accounts, like say your bank account, your Amazon account, maybe your Domino's account.
What if I don't want to do this? I'm reconsidering.
Reconsidering everything. You know what, Daryl? All you need to do is make privacy a big concern and you'll be fine. All you need to do right now, Daryl, let me show you how to avoid that. Click generate key. And it'll download this little key for you. Open up wherever that's stored in your project or in your computer. And mine says right there, Node, Firebase, etc., etc. And go ahead and drag that directly into your node, your application root. So here's my first application. I'm going to drag that folder directly in there, like this. Bang, and there we go. You'll notice here's mine right there. So you can now see my credentials stored directly in the root of my project. If you have any errors with that or if it didn't work for you, let me come help you fix them. Cool? Now that we have our credentials stored in this JSON file, I'm going to click on it and do right click and click rename. Don't actually rename it. Just do Control A or Command A to highlight the whole thing and copy it. And then paste that into where it says require. And you'll require // and then the entire name of that node, Firebase, intro, Firebase, admin SDK, R73Z4D28579, whatever, the whole thing.
Why is it //
The reason why we use // is essentially saying go to the root of your directory or wherever we're at, / the link, the path to this file. It's an easy way of setting the path to this exact JSON file right there. Now, some people like to do things like to store it in a folder called config or something else. What's that? They will never give you a file with spaces in the name. Oh, okay, then go ahead and rename it and get rid of that one. If it does have a space in it, rename it so that there's no spaces in it, because those will not work in your JavaScript code. Yeah, get rid of all of that so it just looks like this instead. Cool? Does that make sense? Fantastico. So once that's all loaded up in there, now if you save your server and you run it again, you should still be able to use your project should run. Check to see if it does. If you have an error, what is your error? Let's fix it together. If you don't, you're good to go.